How good is Amazon's overall pick for wireless microphones? Well, if you're anything like me, you would have looked for a microphone to upgrade your video production quality. Well, a couple weeks ago, I was filming my tutorial for how to build a budget gaming PC. And since I was standing up away from my desk and my normal microphone, I figured it wouldn't hurt to go look for a wireless microphone. Well, since I only needed it for just one video, I didn't want to spend a lot of money. So I just hopped over to Amazon and settled on Amazon's choice, the Maybesta wireless microphone. And I'm here to let you guys know how they are. And just a heads up, before we start the review, if you're looking for a good wireless microphone, I would strongly recommend that you watch the video the whole way through before making your decision. All right, with that out of the way, let's get into the review. Let's start with what's in the box. Inside, there are two wireless microphones. Inside, there are a user manual, two wireless microphones, the wireless receiver that plugs into your phone, a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, and a few little clips to clip the microphone onto a shirt or clothing. These don't come with any carrying bag or carrying case, meaning that traveling with these microphones might be a little cumbersome. You know, maybe throwing them in like a plastic bag would do, but since there are so many little plastic parts, I would strongly advise against just throwing them in a purse or a pocket. And again, I know I'm starting to sound like a bit of a broken record here, but since they don't have a case that will charge the microphones, you actually need to plug each microphone in individually, which can get pretty tedious and is definitely a downside. All right, speaking of charging, the manual claims that these will charge in 2 hours, which is a pretty long time for a device with batteries as small as they are. But they also claim that they can record for up to 4.5 hours. That's respectable. You could definitely get more than one recording session done on a single charge. And then there's one more thing I'd like to bring up, that these have no way of recording locally, meaning that you need to have the receiver plugged into a phone or a laptop that is recording for them to actually work. A lot of wireless lavalier microphones can record locally as a way to ensure that maybe if your recording somewhere gets corrupted, it's saved directly onto the microphones. So you wouldn't need to worry about maybe range connection or if your camera doesn't record audio, things like that. So these don't have that, just keep that in mind. Now last, but definitely not least in this review, is the sound quality of these microphones. To give a good representation of a real life scenario, you know, how you would use these microphones, I'll play a clip from my PC building video. First, I'll play the clip using the audio from the Maybesta wireless microphones. Then after that, I'll play the same clip but using the audio from my phone's microphone. I picked up this 9th gen Core i5 processor. Well, it's not terrible, but it's also not great. They have a really high noise gate, meaning that they don't pick up the sound of your voice until it's louder than the surrounding noise around you. Unfortunately for these microphones though, that means that the beginning of every sentence is cut off. They don't start picking up audio till halfway through, sometimes even all the way through the first couple words. The microphone in my phone, however, does not have as high of a noise gate. So yeah, you can hear quite a bit more surrounding noise, but it also means that you can hear everything I say, and that surrounding noise can be softened or muted in post. The Maybesta microphones also sound a lot more compressed, with a lot of the clarity from the audio being lost. It causes the audio recordings to sound almost muddy, kind of like you're talking through a phone call. So what do I think? Well, if you're looking for an inexpensive way to start recording audio for a podcast or interview style social media video, then I think that these are a good fit. At only $26 on Amazon, with oftentimes a coupon to get a few dollars off, you know, they're the whole package. 2 wireless microphones and a receiver is all you really need to start off. So if that's what you need a microphone for, you know, for social media content, then I would recommend them. However, if you're looking for something a little higher quality, maybe you're recording a more professional interview or YouTube video, then I would recommend saving up your money for something a little better. There are plenty of more expensive lavalier microphones from companies like Rode or DJI or even Neewer. And all of those fill in the gaps of where the Maybessa microphone is kind of lacking. So I would definitely recommend looking into those as well. Well, that's just what I think. I'll leave some links to both the Maybessa wireless microphone and, a couple more professional options down in the description down below. Feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below suggesting any products or items you'd like to see reviewed. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you come back for next week's review. But until then, I'll see you guys later.